today, how to stop pleasing people. How to stop people pleasing. Welcome to another edition of Bedhead Diaries with your hosts.
Good morning, Heather.
And David.
Yes.
From Zen Rose Garden. For today's talk, we're going to be using the concept of God. But feel free to replace that with whatever your construct is. In the beginning, there was parents.
So if you want to be really simple, when we're little kids, we're not really, our concept of God really is our parents.
Who bring to us everything that we need.
They provide for us and we do what they say because we're obedient kids. And so you go through the first part of your life, you're like, what do my parents want me to do?
My parents want me to do this, I might as well do this, go to school for this.
Might not be in line with your truth. So you might be like really miserable because you're still trying to make your parents happy.
And then that evolves over time into God. What does God want me to do? What is my purpose in life according to God? According to parents first, and then according to God. What does God want me to do? What is my life path according to God? What makes God happy? I don't know.
I'm pondering that very deep, big question, because I don't know. The question now is more thinking, what does God do in his free time? Does he have sushi? Does he like massages? I'm like, what makes God happy, you know? So your mind is trying through a process of release to self-actualize, to become free and autonomous in your thinking.
Creating new pathways in your brain dome.
To kind of get you there, like, come on, let's get you like moving and free and autonomous.
So it's actually evolving from parents to God to universe.
So it might expand beyond God if you're like
especially if you're going into like metaphysics or anything like that.
Depending.
What would universe do?
What does the universe want for me? What is the direction the universe is taking
What is my life path according to the universe?
How would I best serve the universal good of all as a person?
What makes the universe happy?
Yes.
What makes parents happy? What makes God happy?
Makes the universe happy. What you're doing still is you're still externalizing the concept of God. Here's the little tricky part. You're thinking you're evolving into what does the universe want for me to do?
You're still a little 5-year-old trying to please mommy and daddy.
There's still that subconscious program of people pleasing that's going on. But even though the subconscious program is tricking you into like, okay, God and then universe, and you're getting better and more enlightened, program of people pleasing is still running in the background. Now it's just gotten bigger and
as your
trickier.
Scope of life has gotten bigger, so has the paradigm.
But it's okay because you're still moving towards that big word we said, self-actualization.
That's how it's supposed to work.
Right.
You're doing great.
Okay.
Then we get into
So
you're gonna go ham.
Go ham.
Wait, the so-hum means I am.
This is the concept of self-actualization.
It's the self-act of leveling up.
So the soham is a Sanskrit word meaning I am, and it's where the I am in the Bible in the Old Testament comes from when God says, I am that I am. So it's been around a lot longer than before it appears in the Old Testament. So the original concept of it is when we come from this place of spirit or soul or God,
or universe, you can't forget that one.
Or whatever the bigger picture is, and we descend into this mortal existence, we say the word soham.
Basically, speak yourself into being.
I am. The reason that it is said is so that we don't forget that we are that energy. Drop from the ocean is still the ocean. It has every piece of the ocean in it. So it's a concept to remember that, oh, I am one with that big energy.
In the psychology elements, you're basically integrating the mother and father archetype, making it you. And we can't forget the kid.
Mother, father,
child.
The original trinity was mother, father, child. So if you want to look at it from a psychology and leave God out of it, you're integrating the mother, father, child archetype within yourself. You're self-driven, self-motivated.
That is when you actually become yourself.
Yes.
Aside from that,
there you go.
You're just making up stories.
The key. I want to look at it from the great source of whatever that concept of God is. It's the I am. That moment clicks in, you go,
where
I am.
You become God.
The reason that you're supposed to say namaste in the Sanskrit is that you're repeating and rewiring. It's a self-actualization tool to start rewiring the brain that the God in me sees the God in you, and we are one.
This is the moment when you go from externalization into self-actualization. Actually, it goes from externalization to self-realization to self-actualization.
So you're going from the externalization of the concept of God into the internalization of the concept of God.
It goes from making mommy and daddy happy into God, universe, into, wait, I'm God. Okay, what makes me happy in my core?
It's really easy for David to say, I'm God. Did you notice that? Internalizing the concept that you're that drop of the ocean in the ocean, and you and the ocean are one in purpose. So
I am the ocean.
It,
And you can be the ocean too.
so whatever works for you. David wants to be God. So
No, I want to be the ocean.
he wants to, now
I
he
wanna
wants
be
to
the
be,
ocean
now
now.
he wants to be the ocean. By consciously practicing the I am and the what do I want and the I am one with the mother, I am one with the father,
What you end up doing is,
you bypass the middleman. Cut out the middleman, which is that in between, what does such and such want me to do? You're essentially rewiring.
what does I want?
I want some more coffee. You are creating a new healthy pathway in the brain that is more able to move in your truth and align with your truth and eliminating cognitive dissonance, which is when you have two separate
programs
beliefs or
in
programs
the brain that are trying to actualize at the same time. They can't do it. Thank you guys once again for joining us.